Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bahashim Akakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Aquawat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,001 the hopeful elect of Israel. I am the brother Yashuan, back with the WW3 Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you all. I'm going to start right here. Jeremiah 49 and 20.
Roughly. Definitely under
Salakia.
5, so 3 years old. Now, I want you to think about the average size of a bolt-action rifle. Your average barrel length.
That's the guy who's going to give the update, but I'm not there yet. So. 49 and 20 there. Therefore, is this King James? Yep. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord, that he hath spoken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed or proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The least of the flock of who? The Edomites. Who is that? Amalek. Draw them out. Are they drawing them out? Let's see. Let's listen to this guy. Breaking: Israel bombed Iranians' nuclear sites. Confirmed. Is that right? Huh, didn't do much. Like a blackbird flicks off a BB. A BB Netanyahu. Anyway, we're going to let this guy talk for a minute. He's going to confirm some things that I already know. Israel is going to strike again, because how you confirming, right? Israel bombed Iranian nuclear site. Confirmed. If they did bomb nuclear sites and they were successful in their strike, why are they going back to strike again? Because they didn't finish they didn't get all that they wanted? There's the question right there. That question, why are they going to strike again? Because they didn't do shit. That's why. Anyway, this is a lie confirmed. Right, go watch Nate. Watch my last video. It's about this. And he's about to say exactly the same thing. Oh, they're going to strike again because... This is Speak the Truth. About an hour ago. All right, take it away. And this dude is in Tel Aviv. So that should let you know whose side he's on and how this thing is skewed. So,
Tuesday, October 29th of 2024. How y'all doing? Welcome on over to another episode of the Speak the Truth podcast. Rob is trying to join us this morning. He's got some major technical issues that we were trying to work through for the last half an hour, so that would be the reason why this is popping up so late. But I'm glad you guys are over here this morning and able to join me. I hope you guys can hear me okay, and I hope I sound nice, crisp, and clean. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for your patience over these last couple days. And we are going to be rolling in pretty hot and heavy this morning, so I hope you're ready. We do have confirmation that the Iranian nuclear sites have been targeted in Israel's last bombing campaign.
Targeted, or they were destroyed? Of course they were targeted. Does that mean they were hit? It's two different things.
Hearing this morning, though, I will end up researching and try to get confirmation on it while we're going through this, that the, how do I want to say this, that Israel is probably going to end up bombing the crap out of Iran again.
Why? Why? Because they didn't hit no damn nuclear sites. They found out after the strike. Oh, we didn't really do shit, did we? We intended not to do shit. What we did drop, the ordinance that we did drop, didn't do shit, and we're looking bad out here, so we got to strike again. That's what's going on.
They earned it. So look forward to that one for you guys as well as we're going to push into this. I'm going to open this up, though, here talking with about something that, in my opinion, is pretty dang dirty. I'm just going to throw it up on the screen right now. So we have dirty fighting on two different fronts right now. We have dirty fighting from the Israelis by taking out those nuke sites over in Iran. But also, this was spotted on CCTV yesterday at and you can see it up there on the screen, October 28th of 2024. And these are the live feeds, and you have the Lebanon-Syria crossing. You can see it up in there in that upper right-hand corner. Let's go 1 year, being around a lot longer, but hey, heck yeah, dude. True supporter for 12 months. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Heck yeah, man. Good to have you guys on. So here we have the imagery coming up of the Lebanon-Syrian border. It's got all sorts of different CCTV cameras. This was actually something that I got tagged in this morning, and I was like, oh my God. It immediately made me think about something that I had dealt with in the past. And then I ended up getting confirmation that the Israelis were actually operating in this area. So 7-month true supporter, Ruger Shep 71. Heck yeah, brother. Good to go. Love it. So the Israelis were operating in this area, and I ended up looking at this, and I was like, okay, we've got like a bit of an issue here. That child up here in this upper right-hand corner, you guys can see this child right here appears to be carrying a very elongated firearm. And I'll blow this up because I want you guys to get like a good image of this as best as you can. So I'm going to make it nice and big up on your screen. And this is what we're talking about, right? We're talking about what's circled up here in red, Lebanon-Syrian crossing. You guys can see it labeled down here at the end. And you have this very young child carrying this firearm, all right, or what would appear on face value to be firearm. And I had people end up sending this to me saying, Matt, this is a kid with a gun, confirmation, child soldiers. Like, no, that's not what this is. First of all, that child is about 3 years old, roughly, definitely under 5, so 3 years old. Now, I want you to think about the average size of a bolt action rifle. Your average barrel length, generally speaking, in a war zone is going to be between 20 to 26 inches. Now, that child themselves is roughly probably 36 to 40 inches tall. So that would mean that the barrel length itself of that particular firearm, if it was a real bolt action rifle, would end up having to be approximately half the length of this child, if not longer. I think that's pretty fair. So if this was an actual bolt action rifle, the barrel length would be, at least half the length of this child. Now, why am I talking about this and bringing it up? Because the Israeli Defense Force was operating in this area. Now, the overall length of so that's just that within itself. How the kid's holding the gun, obviously, the barrel being very heavy in the front would be pulling down heavily, like that barrel, like this whole rifle would be straight up and down. It's a fake gun. It's not a real gun. It's a toy gun. There's a kid carrying a toy gun at the border crossing where the Israeli Defense Force was operating. So I have to bring this up and I have to show this because Rob and I have talked about this in the past to where you have instances, and I have definitely had to deal with it in the past to where they are providing fake firearms to kids in areas in which you have professional militaries operating and trying to get them to snipe these kids. And that, in my opinion, now that I know the IDF is in the area, that, in my opinion, is likely what's happening inside of that photograph on CCTV. This is not a child soldier. That's not a real gun. That's a toy gun. And I've told...
Could be a fake picture. You see the tactics that are being used here? This makes it okay to shoot women and children. Oh, he had a gun. This is how the devil operates. And I'm going to end it right here. Okay? This is crazy. Right? This is what the devil would use for propaganda to say it's okay to kill children because they're holding weapons. They're teaching them at 2. Rudy Giuliani comes on and says they're teaching them at 2 years old how to hate I saw this thing the other day and it was just reprehensible. This is the kind of fucking propaganda that they use to kill women and children. Rudy Giuliani claims Palestinian toddlers are taught to kill Americans at Trump rally. Look at this shit. See, a lot of this stuff, a lot of this propaganda is about the election. Okay, and they do certain things. They'll wag the dog. What does wag the dog? Has to do with an election.
For 8 years, Ronald Reagan said.
With this motherfucking clown who's going to jail right now, going to prison.
September 11 was our darkest hour. October 7 was Israel's darkest hour. They are our best friend. I worked for Ronald Reagan for 8 years. Ronald Reagan said, we have to be there for Israel always because they are always there for us.
Look at this decrepit fossil out here spewing racial hatred.
Hamas is not there for us. Iran is not there for us. They want to kill us. And the Palestinians are taught to kill us at 2 years old. They won't let a Palestinian in Jordan. They won't let a Palestinian in Egypt. And Harris wants to bring them to you. They may have good people. I'm sorry, I don't take a risk with people that are taught to kill Americans at 2. I'm on the side of Israel. You're on the side of Israel. Donald Trump's on the side of Israel. And they're on the side of the terrorists.
Okay, so what he just said was reversed. Okay, Israel are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans here in Babylon the Great. Not those people over there masquerading as us. Okay. Now, what is he saying? We're on the side of Israel. You're on the side of those murderous women and children genociders, is what you're saying, right? And would you blame on Harris? Harris represents Negroes. Even though she's not one, they have her set up, right, to represent Negroes. That's what this whole thing is about. Harris wants to bring them to you. It's the Negroes' fault. You see what's going on here? It's called bait and switch. Yeah, Harris wants to bring them to you, but who is it going to fall on the head of? Negroes. If Harris gets in, you niggers voted it in. It was you black men. Obama got to you, right? Harris represents Negro, even though she ain't one. See how this devil works? Got everything flipped upside down. If you were with Israel, you'd be giving us everything that is owed, which you can't give us, right? You will, but you ain't giving up nothing. You're going to fight to the bitter end with by your turning of things upside down, okay? Esteemed. I spell esteemed right? Isaiah 29:16 will end on this. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Okay. Yeah, you're turning of things upside down. Woe to those who dig deep to hide their plans from the Lord. Okay. Yeah, we're going to masquerade these Edomites as the children of Israel and keep these niggas in the dark while we're shooting darts at them. In darkness, they do their works and say, who sees us and who will know? Well, the men of the Lord, we see you. Okay? We know that you turn things upside down. Those small hats are not us. Okay. You turned Harris, who is an Indian, you turned her upside down into a Jake so that you could persecute Jake. We see you. We see you, devil. Anyway, we're going to end it right there. We hope that the elect ratifies. Shalom.